Okay, Shalom, Shalom, Kwam Yasha'Allah, Koholoyim La Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Hakodash. And double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. I just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai to the best of their ability. This is Yah Hanan Nawaf just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And this is an article in NPR, and it's entitled, "As Women Have Far Fewer Babies, the U.S. and the world face unprecedented challenges." And so when they say the U.S. and the world, who they're really talking about is Esau, Edom, the so-called white race. They're the ones that's, having a problem with, really having children, because the Lord has made them small amongst the heathen, man. And, with what's going on, especially in America, is they're trying to break up the tribes, separate the tribes, deport as much of the northern kingdom as they possibly can, pretty much incarcerate the rest of them that they might keep here. And then that's to go along with you so-called blacks, Hispanics. I mean, you so-called blacks as well, because you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are the children of Israel. And Esau, Edom, the so-called white race, that's our number one enemy when it comes to Psalms chapter 83. And they're being outpaced, they're being outnumbered, and they're coming down with great wrath because they know that they have but a short time, because shit's speeding up fast, man. Okay, but it says far more families are choosing to have fewer or no children. Many countries, including the U.S., now face a rapidly aging population that could begin to shrink. So, I mean, hey, I'm at the damn laundromat right now, and there's no shortage of Eves running around with no damn babies. Bunch of damn babies running around out here, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing Eve with, so it's not our people. And then Northern Kingdom are over here in the neighborhood now. There's no shortage of Northern Kingdom having no kids. Okay, but it says this couple right here, when Sarah and Ben Brewington got married and moved to Los Angeles, they expected their next life step would be having kids. It just seemed like the natural thing to do. Instead, they kept delaying their first child, focusing on their careers. See that? Enjoying travel and spending time with friends. And overall, Esau, he goes against the scriptures, because the Lord said to be fruitful and multiply. He didn't say women go out and get a damn career and wait until you're done with all your degrees and then have children. That the world are not supposed to even run like that, right? But see, this man, he has caused his own demise, really. Well, it's all by the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, but it's a scripture that talks about, let me see if I can find it real quick here. Because he's been trying to kill off Jake for forever anyway. So he's reaping what he's sown, actually, by him trying to knock us off. He's actually been, dealing a blow to himself. Let me see. Let me go all the way into this. Let me see. Here's Salakia. Yeah, this is talking about Yahweh here. Let me just start at verse 11. It says, Yahweh judgeth the righteous, and Yahweh is angry with the wicked every day. And Esau, ultimately, he is the wicked. But even though our people, have taken on the customs of this man, they're wicked as hell too. But there's a such thing as an actual wicked people. Our people are just, imitating the wicked, so to speak. Okay, but it goes on to say, verse 12, If he turn not, he whet his sword. He hath bent his bow and made it ready. So let me get that in the good word translation. It says, if a person does not change, Yahweh sharpens his sword. By bending his bow, he makes it ready to shoot. He prepares his deadly weapons and turns them into flaming arrows. And we know that eventually flaming arrows are going to come towards America. Babylon the Great, man, and thermonuclear fire. Verse 14, it says, see how that person conceives evil is pregnant with harm and gives birth to lies. And that's Esau, man. It says he digs a pit and shovels it out. Then he falls into the hole that he made for others. And that's exactly what's happening to this man. He's reaping what he has sown in the planet, man. It just is what it is. It says his mischief lands back on his own head. His violence comes down on top of him. And this is what's happening to this man. He's violently fallen, and he can't handle it. You know, Esau, he can't handle pressure. He's not built like that. Well, let me get Galatians 7, 6 and 7 real quick. Oh, yeah, I'm going to read this one in the Good Word Translation, too. Galatians 6 and 7. It says, make no mistake about this. You can never make a fool out of God. Whatever you plant is what you'll harvest. And this is what's going on with Esau right now. You know, because he has planted nothing but wickedness and evilness. And you know, just it's starting to return on him. It really is, man. Matter of fact, there's that Deuteronomy 30 and 7. I'm going to read that one in the Good Word Translation as well. The Lord Yahweh, your God, will put all these curses on your enemies, those who hate you and persecute you. Right? So this man, he been tearing our asses up, man, for hundreds of years. So now things are starting to fall back on him, man. And it's only going to get worse for him. Well, let me get this one in Job 34 and 29, and I'll come back to the article real quick. Let me see. The Good Word Translation on that one. If he keeps quiet, who can condemn him? If he hides his face, who can see him, whether it is a nation or a single person? So the Lord, he deals with nations of people, and he deals with those single individuals within that nation. So the same way that he set Esau up, he's going to bring Esau down. The Lord sets up kingdoms and brings kingdoms down. See, this man is thinking that he's done all this stuff. He really thinks that, you know, he has had the power to actually go into space and do the little shit that they be doing, you know, as far as they can get up there. You know, the Lord gave them the technology on the left-hand side to make nuclear weapons and all this different stuff, man. His little televisions, his cell phones, and, you know, his vehicles, you know what I'm saying, his airplanes and helicopters, and, you know, just all his military might. The Lord actually gave them the spirit to do that. But they think that it's them. They're prideful. They won't give the Lord the credit that he well deserves, man. Well, let me see. Let me get one more before I go into the article. Daniel 4 and 17. I'll read it in the KJV. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. See, the Lord, he rules in all these kingdoms, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the bases of men. And the most bases of the men that have been set up over such a powerful, with such a powerful kingdom, and over, you know, the Lord's creation, is Esau. These other nations too, you know what I'm saying? The damn Moabites, Ammonites, you know, Elamites, you know, all these other nations, they're doofy as hell too. But this man right here is the one that's actually in power. He's Esau. Scripture says that Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. And if you can't see that this place is done, it's something. This summer, as soon as these couple of little hot days came in, you should be able to just see the people that's walking about around you and see that this place is finished. These people are cooked, man. Like, straight up. Well, let me go back into the article. But these people right here most definitely cooked. Esau not see, and this is what Trump has in mind. He wants to make America white again. He's bringing in so-called white South Africans. He's trying to get rid of the brown people and he's been offering these incentives, you know, we know who it's for, so-called white women to, you know, have babies, you know, for them to become families again. But hey, look, your skateboarders with all these big ass holes in their fucking earlobes and a piercing every goddamn where on their body with, you know, just looking stupid as hell with tattoos all on their fucking face. Them people, y'all done, man. You're done. Nothing as good is going to come out of none of you. This newer generation of no one's kids, actually. Anyway. Okay, so it goes on to say, I started thinking, what do I want? Sarah Brewington said, well, it should be the husband, what he wants. Gradually, they reached a decision. It's a resounding no. It's not something I'm interested in or want, she said. So here she go. That man should have been able to, put her ass to the side, because she's making the decision as far as a family goes. So she's not going to help with carrying on their lineage. That man should be caring about his lineage. But his woman is in control in this man's kingdom. Okay, it says the Brewingtons, both age 35, say they understand they are part of a wider trend. Far more people in the U.S. and around the world are choosing to have significantly fewer children or opting out of parenthood altogether. And you have your boy Esau Edom to thank for that. Again, the scripture says to be fruitful and multiply. But see, everything that he has done is starting to backfire on him. It says, I think it probably should be a concern for the government, the declining birth rate. Oh, you don't think Trump and them don't know about this? You don't think all these European countries got a low birth rate when it comes to these Edomites? It says there's going to come a time when everyone is retiring and there's not going to be a workforce. That's pretty much Japan right now. Many researchers believe this accelerating global shift is being driven in large part by positive reality. Young couples and women in particular have far more freedom and economic independence. That's exactly what it is. And they shouldn't have all this fucking freedom and the freedom or liberty to get abroad, so to speak. They shouldn't have all that. Shit is out of order. It's out of order. You can't put oil into a gas tank. You know what I'm saying? The car is going to eventually dupe out, man. It's just not going to run. You know? It just don't work like that. And this is Esau. Like, again, let me get one more. Isaiah 5:20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. And this is what this man has done. He has switched everything upside down. He got the woman over the man, the damn children over the children over the whole household, damn near. The damn pet dog get more respect than the man in the home. Everything is upside down, man. You got women police officers and shit, women all in the military. And then, not to mention that, you got a men wanting to be women and women wanting to be men. This place is cooked, man. For real. Let me go back into the article. Let's see what else they got. It says, let me get that part again. It says young couples and women in particular have far more freedom and economic independence. They're weighing their options and appear to be making very different choices about the role of children in their lives. See? And that's where, that's just chaos right there. And the ones that are having kids, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing, especially amongst our people, it's nothing planned out about it. You know? He's just out here just, I'm like I said, I'm at the laundromat now, and, generally these heathen, they set up the laundromats, right in the hood where pretty much the projects are. And you can get a clear glimpse of what our nation is like just by being in a place like this. Because all you're seeing is so-called black women walking along with tight-ass clothes on, ass cheeks out, with a child on each hand walking along. You know what I'm saying? Probably ain't no telling how many baby daddies. Okay, it says this change in decision making and behavior appears to be accelerating. New research from the United Nations. See? Who you think running the new United Nations? This is Esau trying to keep up with Esau's birth rates. And they're figuring, we're being outnumbered right now. We got to do something. Even Joe Biden was saying that when he was in office, if things go on any further, like how it's going, then, Salaki, let me see something real quick. I see this young lady at my dryer. Let me see what she got going on real quick, like Salaki. Give me a moment, y'all. Salakia.
Talking about your sheets.
Oh, I thought you said the top ones.
All of these.
Oh,
Your
okay.
sheets, period.
Oh, it's just that one little
Yeah, check no, still
Okay,
check it.
I got
I
you.
turned it down.
Okay.
Because I would check that sheet because it looked like it might be dressed.
All right.
And then you can turn it back up then.
Almost.
Okay.
I'll give it a couple more minutes.
Okay.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm right here though. I see it.
Okay.
You gonna put it? Okay, cool. I appreciate it. I got you. Little lady in here, man. She always kind of looking out. Her brother be trying to, she run the location. Know all about some damn cleaning some clothes. She actually got a little hustle in there or whatever, but I don't be messing with her like that. But older lady, she always put me on game. But anyway, Salakia for that, y'all. That's why as brothers here, we could use our helpers, man. That just goes to Jake out here washing damn clothes, Ain't no damn way, but hey, it is what it is, bro. Hey, shit. I'm on a dolo with it, so fuck it. Gotta do it. But this is what this world has come to. It's at a point now where we have to do things like this, you know what I'm saying, on our own. But in the kingdom, man, we're going to have all kinds of servants, bro. We getting there. But let's continue on reading. It says, it's not that people don't like kids as much as they used to. Yeah, right. Man, these people ain't got no damn patience for no kids no more. Said Melissa Kearney, an economist who studies fertility and population trends at the University of Notre Dame. There's just a lot of other available options. And they shouldn't be those options. Those options shouldn't be out here like that. They can invest in their careers. They make a more leisure time. It's much more socially acceptable. This change in decision-making and behavior appears to be accelerating. New research from the United Nations found that the number of children born to the average woman worldwide has reached the lowest point ever recorded. In every country and every culture, women are having fewer than half as many children as they did in the 1960s, especially in high-income countries. The birth rate has very quickly plummeted in a sustained way, Kearney said. We're actually really facing the question of depopulation. And there you have it, man. And there's more to the article. I mean, we got the basics on it. I wish I could have got some more, though, but like I said, I'm here trying to do my thing with this hookup. But yeah, man, hey, Esau, his kingdom is falling because this guy is just, he don't know what the hell he's doing. He's not fit to run a kingdom. What kind of man would set up a situation where the woman can be over the man? But I guess they wasn't expecting for it to fall on them like how it fell on them, you know what I'm saying? Because really, it was meant for us to not have, you know what I'm saying, our family structure together. That's what he was doing, but actually, it hit him over the head, man. That's just a wrap. Yeah, it's a little more to it, because it says many women are choosing fewer children or no children at all. Yeah. This says, according to Kearney, half American women now reach age 30 without having at least one child. And they be prideful of that shit, too. But yeah, I'm going to end out there. I pray that the lesson was edifying. With that, Kwame Yashala and the Baba Ball might get a part 2 in on this if possible. But, I mean, the point is made. I just wanted to just go off into that. Because people, hey, this man, Esau, he has to go, man. Because that's the reason why the Lord, he's shortening the time. Because if he don't, nothing will survive. Other than you're going to have the ones that are having children, they're just going to turn, they just turning into fucking monsters. And then those monsters are going to have more monsters. And then it's just it's a cancerous, this man is a cancer in the earth, man. we kind of put this video up the other day, a repost of this man being a virus, man. He's a fucking virus in the planet, man. Right? So with that, I pray that this lesson was edifying. Kwame Yashala and the Baba Ball.